All right. Hey, everyone. I think I'm waiting for people to join. Um, let's see when we have people here. I think, okay, I do see a few people who have joined. Thank you so much, everyone who has joined. I think I'm just going to take another 10 seconds to see anyone who is joining right now. I do see more people joining in this right second. Um, all right, perfect, perfect. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Um, Again, I'm just going to wait till it's 2:01 p.m. and then I'll start formally. But thank you so much for joining. Please familiarize yourself with the platform with Zoom. You should be able to see the chat bot. You should be a chat box. You'll be able to see the question answer feature. You'll be able to see the reaction feature as well. So feel free to use it. During the webinar. I think we are good to go. All right. So hey everyone, once again, my name is Danish Khan and I work at HTA Health Tech Academy as a product manager, which basically means that all of the programs that we offer, all of the training programs that we have are the products at HTA, and I'm the one who manages all of them. I work with my team, which includes a subject matter experts, student services team, product team members, all of those who actually work to make the boot camps happen. They design the boot camps, they develop the boot camps, and they execute the boot camps for you guys. So all of the boot camps that I'm going to talk to you about today are developed by me and my team. And I am very excited to talk about all of them with you today. I'm going to share my screen and bear with me if I have to turn off my camera for a second if I feel that there are a few issues with my internet connectivity, which might be the case today. Um, so welcome everyone. Welcome from Health Academy. We are going to, let me share my screen once again. We're going to start off by talking about HTA, the platform which offers all of these programs that you are going to learn about. We are based in Austin, Texas. That's where our headquarters are, but our team is based all across the US. Our team comes with more than 25 years of EdTech experience, and our team has more than 15 years of healthcare experience altogether. We currently have more than 20 coaches. In fact, we have more than 30 coaches right now. And all of these coaches come with more than 10 years of healthcare experience. These coaches are the individuals or the professionals, I should say, who will be coaching you guys one on one for your programs, because these are industry experts and they can talk about the field and anything that you can expect from that particular role in future. You can ask those questions and they can assist you about them. I will talk about it in a little bit more detail when I get to the coaching section today. And we currently have more than 1,500 students enrolled. This number is outdated. We updated it a couple of months back, didn't get a chance to update it again, but we are enrolling about 100 students a month. Um, Before we begin, I've said this to the people who joined earlier, but please use the question answer feature to ask any questions. If you think you can wait till the end, please do wait till the end for the question answer session specifically. But if there are any questions that you feel you will forget about it, you can't note it somewhere else, you can send it in the question answer tab during the webinar as well. So the agenda of the webinar is to talk about HTA a little bit more. We will talk about the future of allied healthcare and how all of these roles that we have and the trainings that we have, how are they crucial for that future? Then we are going to talk about all of the boot camps that we offer, and these are, quite a few boot camps that we are going to talk about, which is going to be very long. So hang in there. But I think it would be worth it for sure. You'll be able to understand all of the things that we offer as part of these programs. Then I'm going to talk about the admission process. So where does everything start from in terms of you showing your interest, and how do you fill the admission form, and what are the next steps afterwards? I'm going to talk about the financing options, which I think is going to be very, very interesting for all of you, because we have quite a few financing options. Then I'm going to talk about about the HTA career services. We are going to talk, not talk, but we're going to hear from some of our students. I'll show you some testimonials, and then we'll end with a question and answer session. But one thing that we'll also want to make sure that you guys know is the discount that we are offering as part of this webinar. So if you at the end of the webinar or afterwards feel that you are interested in this program, please do sign up. And just by attending this webinar, you are eligible for a very good discount that I'm sure all of you guys are already aware of. So wait till the end, you'll be able to see how to sign up, how to show your interest. All of those QR codes will be available at the end of the webinar. So I've already shared a little bit about HTA, but again, we are a leader in flexible and accessible online training for more than 20 years. We build programs around growing areas of allied healthcare, headquartered in Austin, Texas, as I've already explained. And our vision is to transform and innovate the way healthcare professionals are educated, hired, and retained. And our mission is to solve healthcare staffing challenges by partnering with universities, employers, and educating citizens for emerging and diverse roles through apprenticeship, learning pathways, and career coaching. So that's what HTA is. How our bootcamps work is that we work with different industry experts, we work with universities, employers, and healthcare partners to create industry recognized boot camps. And all of our boot camps are leading to industry recognized certifications. And after you are certified with those certifications, you are able to find jobs in those particular careers as well. Our boot camps include modules, courses, and, and is exams, instructor videos, and all of these things are designed to fit around your schedule because all of these courses are self-paced. So it doesn't matter if you are a full-time student, full-time employee, you can take this program, take any of our courses. We emphasize online learner success, on the online learners success through bootcamp support and career services. So we have our student support team, which is very proactive in terms of reaching out to the students, letting resolving their issues. You can reach out to them, call them, send them an email, and they'll always be available to help you. The three key aspects of our boot camps and certification programs is that these are on demand. So you only enroll or you only start when you need it. It's self-paced. You can do it fast. You can do it slow. You can take up to 12 months to complete it, or you can sometimes do it in as short as maybe 2 months, 3 months, maybe less if you're spending all your time on those courses. And then one-on-one coaching sessions, which I kind of talked about at the beginning. So coaching sessions are, yeah, thank you for saying that, Shakira. I hope I'm fine now. So if that happens again, please point it out. One-on-one coaching sessions are also a key aspect of our boot camp, of our boot camps. That takes me to the next part, which is our partners. And if you go onto our website, you'll be able to see in a few days a lot more partners, the externship partners, the job partners. You'll be able to see them, but these are a few partners that we currently have. We are affiliated with NHA, NCCT. These are the certifying bodies, and we are approved through the Texas Workforce Commission as well. In terms of the program flexibility, our programs are again designed for a range of experience levels, including beginners who may have limited healthcare backgrounds. For most of our programs, we do not require you to have any kind of healthcare background, but for some of the programs, it is a preference for us to have the students who have some kind of background because that only helps them with finding the externships and completing the clinical requirements for the certification. There is no need to relocate for our programs. You can do it from the comfort of your home, but remember that you have to go out in order to work and in order to gain the clinical experience, even if it's not required for the certification. At the end of the day, you might need to move a little bit, not relocate to another state, but maybe a close by area just to make sure that you are able to complete your clinicals. And in worst case scenarios, you can also shift states if that is something that you can consider. And our training programs are available 100% online. All of our training is 100% online. And that brings me to our next part of the webinar, and that is future of allied healthcare. Now, I think all of you guys can probably see that artificial intelligence is all over the place. Doesn't matter which industry you talk about. And that's exactly the case with allied healthcare professions that we see. And in future, it's going to be dominating in a lot of ways. So allied healthcare roles are like they themselves are very high, are in a very high demand. And this demand is only going to increase. It's not going to decrease. But the kind of roles that you have and the kind of um, skill that you need to have is evolving, because the jobs are increasingly integrating the technology. They are using different technologies to make the work better, to become more efficient and productive, such as remote patient monitoring softwares are there. There are AI driven diagnostic processes that are in the market these days, and they're going to be very common in the next few years. The best way to catch the future allied healthcare trends is to be working in that industry. And you are at the absolutely right place as a starting point. Here at Health Academy, we can help you take that first step, do that certification, and start your allied healthcare career. It will not be a very simple and very easy journey, but it would definitely be a very rewarding one, and we'll be here to assist you and support you throughout this time. um, there are different trends that we see in surgical technology, like robotic assisted surgery is something that is there, but at the end of the day it's a robot, and we need somebody who is proficient in those surgeries so they can monitor and supervise those kind of surgeries as well. Then we see a lot of pharmacy technology trends as well. There's a lot of automation that is happening in the pharmacy softwares. Then we also have AI powered electronic health records management, which again helps with a lot of things. You can find information about a particular patient and their history, and the AI can predict what might come in the future in terms of their health, and what are the things which are maybe um, areas of focus for the doctor or anybody who is dealing with that particular patient. So that is very crucial. And then again, sterile processing trends are also there. There's a lot of automation that is being used, and don't get afraid of all of these automations and AI being there. It's not going to replace your job in any way, but it will only make your job easier. If as a one person you can serve, say, five people at a time, or you can do five tasks at this point, you'll be able to do 50 with the AI and the automation support that you will get. You will still be relevant. And that takes me to the longest part of this webinar, where I'm going to speak for next maybe 15-20 minutes and talk about all of these programs that we have. And the format is going to be pretty similar, so I'm going to miss out on a few information for all of the bootcamps after this one, because the information is going to be the same. So the first bootcamp that we are going to talk about is surgical technologist. It is Tech in Surgery certification by NCCT. It's a 16 weeks long duration for the program. Keep in mind that the 16 weeks duration is an estimate, because we assume that you are spending about 10 to 15 hours a week, and if you do that, you will be able to complete the program in about 4 weeks. That's an average speed. Some people can take a bit longer, and that's all right, and some can do it really fast, and that's all right as well. The certification is TSC by NCCT. The tuition is $3,450 upfront, and the monthly payment options, the installments start from $266. It depends on the um, upfront payment that you make. If you make about $400 or something like that, please confirm it from the admission advisor when you show your interest. But if you pay that much, then it will be as less as $266. Eligibility for all of our programs is the student having a high school diploma or GED or any equivalent qualifications. You need to have internet, and you also need to know how to use a computer, like normally how to use a computer, um, how to browse on internet. All of those basic things are very important because it's an online course. Along with that, for surgical technology, it's not an eligibility requirement. It's not something that we make it mandatory, but I'll get back to you in the chat. It's not something which is mandatory, but it is highly, highly recommended. That's anyone who wants to enroll in the surgical technology course, they should have some kind of healthcare background. Because if you don't have a light healthcare background or general healthcare background in any way, it is going to be difficult to find the externship sites. It's also going to be difficult to find a job. Passing the exam is not going to be that difficult, but finding an externship site and an externship site being open to having you on board really depends on your profile and the kind of experiences that you have in the past. And that can become a big roadblocker. And that's why we do suggest that if you are interested in surgical technologists and that is your ultimate goal, and you don't have any kind of allied healthcare background, we suggest that you start off with something like medical assistant or sterile processing technician. If you want to be very, very close to surgical technologists, then sterile processing technician is another option for you. But medical assistant would probably be a lot easier in terms of, completing the requirements for the certification and finding a job or maybe an externship that gives you some experience. And then as soon as you have a little bit of experience, come back, do the surgical technologist certification, and it would be a lot easier for you to complete the certification requirements, do the externship, and then find a job. The offerings for this program include self-paced online program, which is on our learning dashboard. You will get access to the dashboard where you'll have all of the slides, quizzes, course exams, instructor videos. You'll also be able to schedule the coaching sessions through that platform. Then we have the certification exam preparation course, which is the practice exams. Then you will get career support. You will have one-on-one career advising sessions, which will help you with your resume, with your LinkedIn profile, and give you some guidance about finding the externship site, and how to really talk to the potential employers as well. You'll also get an ebook, you'll get skills videos, and you will also get the exam voucher. One exam voucher is included in this tuition as well. Restricted states is something that is very, very crucial, and I want everybody to please have a very close look on these states. If you are in one of these states, please know that the program that we offer for surgical technology is not acceptable in your particular state. It will be acceptable in any other state which is not mentioned here, and if you can move there, you will be eligible to work there. But otherwise, if you are in one of these states, this program is not for you, and we will not be able to enroll you. The restricted states requirement is there for, I mean, it is there for all of the states. Some programs are available and some programs are not available. You can download the syllabus by going on our website, and you will be able to see that option where you can download the syllabus and get a little bit more insight around the courses and the lessons that we have. So I have a question which says, is it an accredited school? So Shakira, we are approved by the Texas Workforce Commission, and we are affiliated with NHA. All of the certifications that we offer are recognized through NCCA, which is an accreditation body which tells you whether the certification is accredited or not. So all of the certifications that we offer are accredited. So if you are, for example, a medical assistant, and you will have the CCMA certification through NHA, that is going to be recognized through NCCA, because NHA as a certifying body is recognized by them, and we are affiliated with them as a training provider. We are also affiliated with PTCB. We are also affiliated with AMT and NCCT. So that's about it. And we're also in the process of getting affiliated with AAPC, which is the medical coding certifying body. Medical assistant program information is pretty similar to surgical technology, but there is nothing additional to the eligibility requirement. The only thing that I will, kind of mention again is being able to surf on internet, and being able to use the laptop or computer or PC. That is very, very crucial for us. The tuition remains the same as Surge Tech. The certification is CCMA, Certified Clinical Medical Assistant by NHA. The duration, which is estimated, is 16 weeks. And this program is not available in only these two states. For the rest of them, it is absolutely available. The offerings are the same, and you can download the syllabus from the website. Patient care technician. Okay, so a lot of people come up to me and my team and they say, what is the difference between medical assistants and patient care technician? So before I answer it, I think I will pose this question to you guys. Is there anyone who knows what's the difference between patient care technicians and the medical assistants? If anybody knows this, they can type it in the chat box, and I'll get back to this question as soon as I complete this CPCT program information. So the certification that we offer is Certified Patient Care Technician, which is by NHA. The duration is 16 weeks. The certification is CPCT. Tuition is the same as medical assistant and Surge Tech. Eligibility is the same as well. The states are almost the same, except that North Dakota is another state which is added to this list for patient care technicians. And I haven't seen anybody writing the difference between patient care technicians and medical assistants. Okay. I would assume that maybe you're not sure about it. So let me explain the difference between medical assistants and patient care technicians. So patient care technicians are primarily responsible for the patient care. That's their primary responsibility, and that's all what they have to do. They do not have to do any kind of administrative tasks at all. Medical assistants, on the other hand, share both of these responsibilities. Their major responsibility is also patient care, but along with that, they also have to take care of some of the administrative tasks and assist the overall administration with information related to the patients and how everything is working and the whole system in the clinic or hospital is working around them, or they are really contributing towards that system apart from helping the patients with their care. So that's the major difference. Patient care technicians do not really take any active part in the administrative tasks, but the medical assistants do. You can download the syllabus from the website. Um, okay. So we have two pharmacy technician programs. One is pharmacy technician, which is certified pharmacy technician bootcamp by NHA, and the other one is certified pharmacy technician by PDCB. So the duration of the NHA course is 16 weeks. Again, not to mention, it's estimated. The certification is certified pharmacy technician, and the tuition is the same as the rest of the programs that we have talked about till now. The offerings are the same as well, and the restricted states are quite a lot. And in order to mitigate this issue, we have this other program where you can see there are no restricted states because this certification is accepted all across the US. And that's why we highly recommend you to do the certification. There's a typo where it says the certification is through HTA. That's not true. The certification is through PTCB. And if you go online on the PTCB website, you will see Health Tech Academy as an approved training provider through PTCB, as we got approved through them. The eligibility criteria is the same. The offerings are the same. Restricted states, of course, we don't have any restricted states, which is a huge plus for this program. And you can download the syllabus again from the website. And that takes me to the next program, which is dental assistant. The dental assistant offers the certification, which is called Registered Dental Assistant by AMT. The duration is 16 weeks. The upfront fee and rest of the tuition is the same as the previous courses, and The eligibility is the same, offerings are the same. Restricted states are six, where if you are based in one of these states, we will not be able to offer this program. Um, I mean, we will not be able to offer this program to you because you are based in that state, not generally. Surgical technologist course also has additional certification requirements, which means that you can't just complete our training program and sit for the certification exam. You also have to complete 125 scrubs, which are clinical cases that you have to complete in order to be certified as a surge tech. We don't have this information written on the slide, so I missed it. And for medical assistant, there are no additional requirements, no additional requirements for patient care technician, no additional requirements for pharmacy technicians. Now, same goes for dental assistant as well. Not to say that if you are interested in getting some kind of clinical experience, you can still find externships. And because there is no requirement for it, it is a lot easier to find externships. In these boot camps or these roles that I've just talked about, apart from search tech. Skill processing technician. Okay, so this is the next certification that we have. The certification is CRCST by HSPA. The duration, again, estimated is 16 weeks. The tuition is the same. Eligibility is the same. And remember when I was talking about surgical technology, and I said that if you don't have any kind of allied healthcare background, start with sterile processing technician and then move towards surge tech, because that's a very, very relevant trajectory that you can take, because sterile processing technicians work very, very close closely or in close proximity to the surgical technologists. The offerings are the same, and again, a very big plus point is that there are no restricted stays for this program. Phlebotomy technician. So here we have a little bit different information for the first program, and that is phlebotomy technician. The duration of the program is shorter. It's 12 weeks. Some students complete it way sooner as well because they spend a lot of time. The certification is certified phlebotomy technician through NHA. The upfront fee is $2,000, and the monthly starting payment starts from $141. Eligibility is the same. The offerings are the same as well. You still get all the coaching sessions, career advising sessions, and the exam voucher. Everything is included. And there are these 6 restricted states for this particular program. Please go online on the website and download the syllabus if you are interested in getting to know what are the courses and lessons that we offer. Medical coding program. So medical coding program is CPC by AAPC. We are going to, there is going to be a slight increase in the price for this program, not right now, but from the next week. So if you are interested, this is probably the best time to sign up. The duration of this course, again, estimated is 14 weeks. Upfront is $3,450. Monthly pay starts from $266. There are no restricted states, which is again a big plus. Okay, so medical coding, I want everybody to know that medical coding, which is certified professional coder certification, CPC, is an advanced level certification. And it's not to say that you cannot complete it without any kind of background, because you can see there's nothing like that in the eligibility criteria, but the students do struggle a little more if they don't have any kind of medical billing or coding experience in the past. And for that reason, we have a very basic certification as well, and that certification is medical billing and coding, which is certified billing and coding specialist, CBCS by NHA. The duration of this certification, this certification bootcamp, is 12 weeks. The certification is CBCS. The tuition is $3,450, and the monthly installment option starts from $266. Eligibility is the same. Again, a huge plus point is that there are no restricted states for this program. The offerings remain the same. You can download the slides from the website. Now, this is the first program that offers more than one certification in the same program, which is great. So we have ITF Plus, IT Fundamentals Plus by CompTIA, and CEHRS by NHA. These are 2 certifications that we offer as a combo for this program. The tuition is $3,950. The monthly installment options start from $322. The eligibility is the same, the offerings are the same, and there are four restricted states, which are actually for CEHRS certification. Now, this program, Healthcare IT, is for anybody who wants to take the first step towards healthcare information technology or information management roles. Like, if you plan to do a certification like KHIMS, which is the information management certification, which is very, very popular all across the US, then healthcare IT would be a great starting point. And generally speaking, as well, this program not only prepares you for these two certifications, but also gives you a taster or a very, very basic introduction of data science, of project management, and all those things which are very, very crucial when you work in the IT related fields. Um, then the next program that we have is Medical Health Record Specialist, which is the same certification that we offer. We also offer with Healthcare IT, but it is just a certification, nothing else. That is CEHRS. The duration is 12 weeks estimated. The certification is Certified Electronic Health Record Specialist, CEHRS by NHA. Eligibility is the same. The tuition is $2,000. Offerings are the same as well. The restricted states, however, we have it for this program. These are four restricted states. Electrocardiogram EKG technician, which is the certification's name is not EKG, it is CET, Certified EKG Technician by NHA. It's an 8 weeks long course, it's not too long. The certification is Certified EKG Technician, CET by NHA. The tuition is $2,000. The monthly installment starts from 141. Eligibility is the same, offerings are the same, and again, no restricted state, so you can take it from anywhere. And that takes me to the last boot camp that I have, and that's healthcare leadership. Now, our leadership course is HTS certification. It's not a certification through any certifying body. And this leadership course is designed for anybody who either wants to become a very good team member, or wants to become a manager in the future, or wants to start something of their own, anything like that. Even if you're not thinking about any of these things and you just want to learn new skills and you want to develop leadership skills, which are essential for probably everyone, doesn't matter if you are in that kind of a role or not. It helps you in your general life, in your professional life, as well. So this is a course for anybody like that. It's a 12 weeks long course. $3,950 is the upfront fee, and the monthly installment options start from $322. Rest of the information is the same, and of course, because it's a certifying body, there is no certifying body for it. There are no restrictions in terms of the state. We have already gone through the pharmacy technician professional program, which was certified phlebotomy technician through PTCB. So I'm going to move on to the next part, which is admission process. So the first step is to schedule the call with an admission advisor. Very, very simple. You can do it at the end of this. You'll be able to see a QR code that you can use to do it at the end of this webinar. You will discuss your bootcamp details, the eligibility requirements, discuss any concerns that you may have, and then pay your tuition and complete your enrollment into your preferred bootcamp. So it's a very straightforward process. In terms of financing, the first option is upfront, although the I've shared with you that most of our program is $3,450. But if you pay upfront, you get a very, very good discount of $550 upfront. And then I think there are some additional discounts that you probably get through this webinar as well. And my team member here can probably confirm that. And you will get that information in an email as well. We also have monthly installment options, which are available through our financing partners like Meritize, Edley, Selime, and some other options as well. We also have a study now, pay later option, which is, of course, the barrier of entry is very, very high, but you can still consider it, where we have partnered with a firm. So you can study now and pay later. Please talk to the admissions team to see if you're eligible for it. Then we also have military education benefits, MICA, where eligible students may apply for military funding towards the cost of boot camps. And then last but not the least, we also have VIOVA, Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act funding available for some of the students. But this is not for all of the students, but there is a criteria. And if you meet this criteria, you might be eligible for one of our programs that we can offer to you free of cost. And for that, please take a look at this qualifying criteria. And if you think you are eligible for it, please do contact Carla Coleman, which is the Director of Workforce Development at HTA. So I'm going to give you guys another 5 seconds to have a look at this slide, look at the requirements, and if you are interested, um, Carla will be available. You can also reach out to Carla through our website. If you go on the website, you will see workforce contact details on the website, and you can reach out to her there. This is the same contact number that is mentioned over there as well. Um, and that takes me to a very, very important section, which is HTA Career Services. HTA Career Services is where our career service advisors are going to work with you one on one to ensure that you have your professional profile all built out. You have a good LinkedIn profile, you have a good presence online professionally, and you also have a resume which is ready to be posted for different jobs, and they will also guide you on how to really talk to the employers, or maybe if you have an interview or anything of that sort, they will help you prepare for it. Because hiring is something which is very, very important, and we cannot. It's important, but at the same time, it's a difficult process. We cannot claim nor can we promise that you will get hired after our career services are provided to you, but we do promise to do anything and everything in our capacity, and we will. We I mean, we don't promise to hand you the fish because we can't do it. That's not our job, but we will definitely give you all the knowledge and tools and the process that you can use to catch your first fish and land your first job. Our team will be there to assist you throughout that time. We have a network of partners, employer partners, but that might not be relevant to you because none of them are in your particular state, and that can be a challenge. So consider that, but just know that our team will be there to help you. They can make some of the calls with you to find your exchanges, but this would not be a guarantee because we work with a lot of students and we do expect the students to take some ownership when it comes to finding the externship sites or finding the jobs, because it has to be a shared effort. In terms of the career resources and the support that is available, I've just explained. You have one-on-one career advising session. We also have a career prep course at the end of each bootcamp where you'll learn all the soft and hard skills that are required for you in order to become a well-rounded professional, regardless of the field that you work in future. Even if it's not healthcare, this course will still be relevant. And we will also help you with professional profile building, where our team will give you a few guidebooks that you can use to optimize your professional profiles. We will also help you with interview prep and practice if that comes up and you have an interview with your potential employers. And here I want you guys to take a little bit of a moment and look at some of these testimonials from our students, which might give you some additional information. Um, what is the upfront payment for medical assistant? It is $3,450, but you get a discount on the upfront payments, which is 29, and after which the fee would be $2,900 for medical assistant. And I think you'll also be eligible for the additional discount on top of that after this webinar. So you will get some information about it. Israel, if you are here, can you give that information in the chat box for the students, please? You will be eligible for more discounts. So it will probably be lesser than $2,900. I've spoken with an advisor previously. How do I move forward? Just let them know that you are all set to enroll into the program. Um, and that takes, oh, okay. So I also have a small testimonial of one of our students, Kaylee Finder, that I want you guys will be able to hear it in a second.
My name is Kaylee Finder. I live in Indiana, and I have future aspirations of being a dentist one day. So I really wanted to start at the foundation of dentistry as a dental assistant and sort of become more well-rounded and gain some more experience in the field before I follow my dreams one day as a dentist. So I really needed to find a program that worked really well with my schedule. I was a full-time student at university, and then once I graduated, I've been a full-time employee Monday through Friday all day. So it was really hard for me to get into an in-person program. So I had found that Health Tech Academy was really great, especially with it being all online and at my own pace. I could manage my full-time schedule as well as this program, and I really enjoyed the course material. I found that it aligned with a lot of other classes that I've taken involving dental assisting and dentistry itself. And so it was really nice to brush up on all of these topics. And I really liked how each module had its own quiz as well as its own exam. So I felt like I could go ahead and knock out the quizzes and then come back for review and do the exams and make sure that I'm hitting all those important points with the material. I also really liked the helpfulness of the team. I was constantly meeting with my advisor, and she was always on time. She always had sort of a schedule laid out for us, like this is what we'll cover this meeting. By next meeting, you should be doing this. So I felt like I was really on track.
So, in the interest of time, I think let's just move on. But you can listen to this testimony on our YouTube channel whenever you have a little bit more time. Um, okay, so please have a look at the discounts that are being shared on the chat. Israel, can you get a confirmation from the team if this discount would be on top of the upfront discount which is listed on the website? Because if you go on the website, we can see that if anybody pays upfront, they get a discount. So would it be on top of that, or would it be just the discount of the webinar? So can you please confirm that? And that takes me to the end of the session. And I think there are a lot of questions that you guys may have. So feel free to set it in the chat bot. I don't know what I'm saying, why I'm saying a chat bot again and again. We are trying to work on a chat bot using AI. That's probably the reason why I'm calling it chat bot and not chat box. um, how long does an HTA bootcamp take to complete? It really depends on your pace. The tuitions are listed on the website, and I also shared them for each of the program. Can I keep working while I take the bootcamp? Absolutely, yes. That's the reason why we have it self-paced. Will I get a job offer after completing an HTA bootcamp? You will be much likely to find a job offer, but we cannot commit to it. We cannot guarantee it. It depends on your state, your circumstances, the field that you have chosen, and the number of jobs that you're applying for. So it depends on a lot of factors. What is the criteria to qualify to apply for HTA bootcamps? The qualifying criteria is pretty straightforward and simple. You have to be 18 years old or more. You have to have, I mean, you don't even need to be 18 years old. You just need to have a GED qualification or equivalent, and you need to have an internet, and you should also know how to use a laptop or PC or a computer, and how to browse on the internet. So that's about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send it in the chat box. And please have a look at this slide, which is important for all of you. You can visit the HTA website by scanning this QR code. You can talk to the admissions by scanning this QR code. And you can also take a career assessment if you're confused whether you should choose medical assistant or patient care technician or dental assistant. And because you probably have interest in all of them, you can take our career assessment and we can probably give you some of our suggestions. Yes, the certification exam preparation fees are included. How is the laptop redeemed when we enroll? Okay, so laptop is sent to you. You only get the laptop if you pay upfront. You can, and please don't quote me on this with regards to the laptop. You might have to confirm it from the admissions team. But you absolutely, if you are eligible to get the laptop, you receive it after you are enrolled. So our team will do the process for you. You don't need to redeem it. It will be sent to you. It will, so we will post it to you. So that's about it. So I've responded on the webinar on the laptop query, certification exams, laptop. Okay, perfect. Um, for being on the webinar, that's okay, Shakira. Now I understand. Do we get a laptop for being on the webinar? No, for being on the webinar, you get the discount that my team member has just shared it with you. So you will receive an email about this as well, and you can use that discount code and get that discount. So the discount is the only thing that we offer through the webinar. Getting the laptop is going to have different criteria. Please inquire it from the admissions team, and they'll be able to assist you regarding that. But if you have any more questions, I'm here to answer. So take a moment, have a look on these QR codes that are here on the screen. And hey, Andrea, I see that you've raised the hand, but you probably will have to write it in the chat box, please. So, oh, no worries, Andrea. All right, then. I think thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. It was really nice speaking to you. Oh, when did I got mute? Oh my God. Um, but thank you so much for joining, everyone. I think it was really, really nice talking to you all. Webinars are supposed to be one way, but I'm glad that we had a little bit of chat. And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us using the emails that you find on the website. You can find the admissions team number, student support team number. Feel free to reach out to them as well. And if you want to reach out to me directly, you can see my name here on the screen. I think it would probably be somewhere here. So that's my name. So Danish.Khan @ healthtechacademy.org, which is our website, healthtechacademy.org. So you can always send me an email as well if you want. And we'll be able to assist you in every possible way. Once again, thank you so much for joining, everyone. And I wish you best of luck for your upcoming boot camp, whatever you choose, and best of luck for your future.